Alright, we're here with a Suzuki. What model is this?
It's a 2007 Grand Vitara.
And it's got how many miles?
90,000.
90,000 miles. Customer's complaint, idling a little rough, gas mileage is going down, the car's just starting to show its age. What can you do? Take it to the shop, spend a couple $100s on a tune-up, or you can invest in a can of Amsoil Power Foam for roughly right about $7 or $8 shipped directly to your house. And the way we're going to do that is, the first thing we're going to do is take off the cover to the motor. And then you have the intake. You go ahead and pull the, we've already removed the bolts to save on time. Slide the cover off, opening up your throttle body. This is basically the throttle body. And you can see right there about 90,000 miles worth of junk. And that's all throughout the inside of the intake, on the top of the valves, on the top of the cylinders and everything else. And that's just carbon varnish and everything else that's going to ruin your performance of your motor. So we're going to go ahead and inject this power foam in here and show you how it works. It's kind of like the scrubby bubbles that you get on your bathtub. Alright, sometimes this is a two-person job, because sometimes the car does not like to run with the mass airflow sensor disconnected. And this being electronic ignition creates or electronic throttle on it creates another problem. Alright, go ahead and start her up. Yeah, keep her running. That was a good bit. Yeah. You have to keep some gas on, like a flooded vehicle. Keep it running. Alright, open the throttle all the way for me. Alright. Oh, look at that. That is nice. See what this is going to do. You can already see what it's going to do. Hit the throttle, or gas, or ignition. Yeah, kick it. No, turn on. Alright, with the throttle being held open, we're just going to go ahead and spray some power foam in there. Alright, we sprayed the whole can inside the throttle body and into the intake. Now we're just going to go ahead and put the car back together, let this sit for about 10 or 15 minutes and let it do its work, and then we're going to start the car and show you all the 90,000 miles worth of junk that's coming off your intake manifold. Alright, we've let it sit for about 15 minutes, and the customer's going to go ahead and crank his car. And this is typical, trying to get the car to turn over with all this foam in it. This process will take about 2 to 5 minutes to get the majority of the carbon buildup and varnish and sludge burnt off your intake and everywhere else, valves. Smoke will just slowly start to dissipate and it'll go away, and then within a day of driving you won't even notice it anymore, but the performance of the car will just be 3-4 times better than what it ever was. Yeah, that's a lot of sludge. Really got lucky that it's a windy day, otherwise you'd just look like you're inside a smoke storm or something. You wouldn't be able to see your hand. It's always kind of funny when the neighbors come over and think your house is on fire too. Yeah, the wind just changed. Alright, we'll be back once this clears up. Alright, here's the customer of the vehicle.
Wow. That's impressive.
What do you notice?
I used to idle at about 1,500 RPM. Now I'm idling at about 750 RPM. So
Smoothed out the idle?
oh yeah.
No more trembling?
Nothing.
Stumbling?
Nothing.
Okay, now that's just the front part of the car. Now we still have to put the fuel injection cleaner that goes in the gas tank that cleans the back half of the car up to the front half. And you do that every 4,000 miles.
Wow.
But you're definitely happy so far with your $7 investment.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, you could have taken to a shop and paid the guy $400 to do this for you.
No thanks.
Alright, so you just saved yourself $387 and change.
Sounds good to me. Oh, Mac.
So for right about a $17 or $20 investment for the two, he's been rubbing it up here for a while and it's cleared up pretty much, like I said. It'll take about a day, and all that smoke will just dissipate, you know, and the car will just go back right to normal. Alright, we'll do the second half now, and that basically takes care of the upper part. That's a nice, smooth, idling little motor. Just a happy car. Happy. 90,000 miles and it's back to being happy.
Listen to her purr.
$7 investment. That's all it takes, folks.